Hi, I'm Sean McNally.
I'm Gabby Oliver.
I'm Brittany McGowan.
I'm Ty Dalrymple, and we're the producers of Thursday Night Live.
Usually, you don't see us.
We're the people behind the scenes making sure that our show can still go on.
Unfortunately, there are just some things we can't control.
However, we're big believers in that it's not whether you get knocked down, it's how you get back up.
As you know, our remaining spring shows were canceled due to the ongoing fight against the global pandemic, COVID-19.
But instead of giving up and ending our season without a proper finale, we got to work creating tonight's special.
Some things will be different about tonight's show. For example, we're all in our real homes instead of our second home, Studio A.
And tonight's show won't be a full hour, so you might not have the exact same amount of laughs, tears, and confused applause as usual.
But lots of things about tonight's show will be the same.
We still don't have a budget, which means lots of homemade props,
hand-me-down costumes,
and royalty-free music.
And to make our audience feel at home, we've asked our actors to film in front of the most drab, blank gray walls they could possibly find.
What you're about to see is the result of a lot of hard work and passion from a lot of people. So thank you for tuning in.
And we hope everyone out there is staying safe and healthy. And now, without further ado, not live from anywhere but Studio A, it's Thursday night.
It's Thursday Night Live. With Jenna Lucarello, Veronica Barat, Abby Klaus, Amanda Fakwade, Caroline Fahey, Aaron Eden, Max Palin, Ricky Wood, Matthias Yanatos, Bridget Ebert, Ty Dalrymple, Mary Fitteman, Joe Unda, Harrison Campbell, Jack Goodman, Hannah Lovett, John Callius, Cam Sargent, Owen Kuhn, Sebastian Pepe, Tino Patino, and Maggie Faris, with musical guest Thorne Malik.
Hi, and welcome to Zoom University, where you know you can hold knowledge right at your fingertips. Are you tired of messy, annoying roommates? Well, you'll never have to deal with them at Zoom University. We've ensured that you get to live all alone, all by yourself, away from all your friends. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 4 weeks a month, and who knows how many months of the year. In addition, at Zoom University, you will never experience homesickness. In fact, you'll probably be living in the same dorms as your parents and siblings. That's right, the very same people you were dying to get away from when you thought you selected a school that was hundreds, if not thousands, of miles away from your hometown.
Just here. I'm so glad you're home. Oh my gosh, I really missed you.
Get out of here, Jamie! I don't want to be here. I don't want to be at Zoom University. I just want to be at school with my friends. Get out of here, you dumb bitch!
Sorry. And let us not forget about all the wonderful academic opportunities at Zoom U. Zoom University has the top 100% of college professors from across the world, specializing in all sorts of fields of study, such as chemistry, dance, and much more. Sure, some of our professors don't know how to work Zoom.
Hello? Can you hear me? Is this thing on?
But hey, that's just all part of the experience. We offer a reasonable tuition for all of our students at just $30,000 per semester. And don't worry, that includes all the fees for the dorms, clubs, foods, and everything else that you won't use.
But hey, at least you'll never have to wear pants to class.
So don't wait. Apply to Zoom U today.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chad Basil, back at it again, and today we're going to be talking about how to get you ripped. So if you've been stuck at home like I've been, you could be doing the regular stuff. You could be pulling up soup cans. You could be doing push-ups, but if you want to take it to the next level and shred that bod, get yourself an XL 1515EX from 1992 off an old man on Craigslist who's definitely trying to flirt with you. So what you're going to want to do is put some type of a towel or mat down. That way you don't get tetanus from the rust that's been there since the Clinton administration. Listen, stretching, it's overrated. Don't believe what they tell you. You gotta be like me. You gotta always be stretched. So once you're mentally ready to work your body to its absolute limit, straighten your back, look forward, takes a couple times sometimes, but you just gotta. Alright, so it's very clear that I'm a little bit rusty, but that's okay. If you're a little bit rusty like me, start at a lower weight. There's no shame in that. Alright, so I've just cut the weight in half. Once again, if you have to do this, it's no big deal. You just go on a lower weight and you work yourself up. So the trick is you gotta take a deep breath. And then. Alright, so maybe the chest is a little bit too much for you at first, alright? If your chest muscles aren't feeling it, just try a different muscle group. That's alright. We're going to try some lat pull downs. We're going to work on the back muscle. So not only are we going to be working a larger muscle group, that's the back, I've also put the weight all the way down to nearly nothing. We've got about 10 pounds on there right now. Again, there's no shame in that. If you want to start lower, just go for it, alright? It's no big deal. You have to go a little bit lower. It's fine, really. It's not a big deal. You can just. Alright, so I think we've got a pretty good workout in today. Don't forget, remember to flex. Remember to always be on that grind. And remember, hydration is the most. It's the most important thing.
Find yourself lounging around at home a lot with nothing to do? You want to be the bold woman you once were, but you just don't know how anymore. They say old habits die hard, so why not give in to temptation just this once and get all dolled up for you? From the makers of Dirty Snow, Damp Leaves, and Rank Seaweed comes the newest addition to our family. Introducing our limited edition quarantine scent, Stay at Home. It's subtle, it's bold, it's definitely us grasping at straws. Stay at home. It's for when you want to get dressed up, for every night in. Stay at home. It's a mix of one candle, BO, and Nutella straight from the jar. Stay at home. Perfect for when that random boy on Bumble suggests a Skype date after you turn down his offer to go on a walk 6 feet apart. Stay at home. Don't touch your face, just get in touch with the real you. Stay at home. A scent that screams, I wash my hands every 15 minutes now, but I just can't seem to shower, or brush my teeth, or change my clothes, or practice any other self-care essentials. Stay at home. It's actually just a can of store-brand disinfectant. Stay at home. No, but seriously, why can't you do this one thing and just stay in your house? Stay at home, available where you can find toilet paper. So nowhere.
Hi, my name is Brittany, spelled with 2 T's, A and Y, and I just woke up. I have a few hours to kill today, which never happens, so I wanted to do something with it, but I don't know what to do. So I typed, I don't know what to do today into Google. This video is not sponsored by Google, and it took me to wheeldecide.com to let the wheel decide for me. This video is not sponsored by wheeldecide.com. Looks like we're going to Target. This video is not sponsored by Target. So I decided to get dressed, and I chose the nearest oversized sweater I could find and was headed out, and then I rolled out of bed, fully dressed as one does, stretched and headed out and got dressed and chose the nearest oversized cardigan I could find and was headed out. It takes about 15 minutes to get to Target from my house. The problem is, there's not a straight route, and it takes a lot of back roads to get there, and the 15 minutes feels a lot longer than the 15 minutes it takes feels a lot longer than 15 minutes. I often end up sitting in traffic and occasionally off-roading. The route is never the same. The roads shift with time. After 15 minutes, I finally arrived at Target, which was my target destination, which was Target. I turned into the parking lot and finally parked, checked my mirrors, and parked and appeared inside. I haven't been to this Target in a while, so I got lost at first. This store is a maze, no complaints, it's Target. I ended up checking the mirrors first because it was the closest to the front of the store was checking the mirrors, and then I ended up in the beauty section. Maybe I'll come back later. I then headed over to the accessories where I found these St. Patrick's Day edition socks, and they reminded me of my people. I tried looking in the women's section, but it turns out that Target Spring is the equivalent of frumpy 9th grade English teacher. So then I trekked over to the men's section, checked my mirrors one more time, and decided to go back to the mirror aisle because I'm a raging narcissist. Kidding! I actually do need to get a mirror. I saw this one with a wood frame that I kind of liked, but it was too heavy. Then I saw this smaller one with a gold frame. I'm nodding, but I ended up not getting it. I went back to the beauty department, checked out, and headed back to the car. I got some beauty products, but I also got this slightly less frumpy English teacher dress that was kind of cute. I'll jump cut to it later. I got in my car, left Target, and headed home. It took 15 minutes to get home. Was 15 minutes saved me 15% or more on car insurance. Boom, jump cut. Here's the dress. It's cute and I kind of like it. But yeah, that's it. Thanks, Target.
Here's the story of an online Zoom class with a professor who's nearly 92. He was trying to screen share,
Can you see anything?
but just couldn't. No idea what to do. Here's the story of a C+ student. In that very class I was feeling super done. He just wanted to finish out his major. His classes were no fun. Till the one day when he posted the code on Twitter, and some random people saw it and then joined. Wreaking havoc.
So here's the thing, right? Okay, we all know Bryan Cranston.
That's the way that they became the Zoom Bomb Bunch.
Why does it look like that? Can someone please let me know why Bryan Cranston looks like that? I've been inside for a month. I shaved my head so I could look like Bryan Cranston.
Hello?
Ladies and gentlemen, Thorn Malik.
If I knew what I know right now, yeah. If I knew what I knew. If I knew who I know right now, if I knew who I knew. If I knew what to do right now. If I knew what to do. If I knew who I knew when I knew. If I knew who I knew. If you knew what you knew, would you do something new? Tell the truth, ain't no need to pretend. If I knew, I never would have been blue. As we grew closer, I knew that I'd be with you in the end. As I look up at the moon, see your reflection staring down from the heavens. This angel has been embedded in my life. Feels like I learned so many lessons from the pain of the rejection. But something about this connection keeps telling me that I'm right. And as the snow falls, I'm reminded of that summer's breeze. Things would be better if I knew that love should come with ease. I wasted all my time wondering why my lovers leave. That I almost forgot to just enjoy your company. But baby, you're my warm cup of tea. Snow days and sleeping in the morning. You came into my life and fit perfectly with no warning. The reason I go to work and the reason that I'm returning what I know I never knew would be important. But if I knew anything, oh, anything at all. You see, I thought that I knew everything, oh, everything, but I couldn't have been more wrong, no. Oh, if I knew what I knew, if I knew what I knew back then, yeah. If I knew what I knew. If I knew who I knew back then, yeah. If I knew who I knew. If I knew what to do back then, yeah. If I knew what to do. If I knew what I knew when I knew. If I knew what I knew. Look, purple lights in my movement. We used to live off of food stamps. Sat in my room writing music I hoped you would dance to. And lately my faith is wavering, losing track of the days. I'm frustrated off of some things I wish I knew back then. If I knew better, I'd be better off. Don't know where I'm headed since things ended, now we never talk. Thought we could be friends at least, never thought I'd be dead and wrong. Dreading our conversations, tread lightly not to offend and keep pretending I knew all along. I know your head is strong, I know your heart is heavy, that's why we get along. I knew I wasn't ready. I wish I knew myself well enough to respect my boundary. That way I'd be better than the way you found me. I've been feeling lost. I would give it all for you no matter what the cost was. And we know who the boss was, and we both know whose loss it was. Leaving ain't as easy as you thought it was. Honestly, I just hope that you're happy, cause if I knew anything, oh, anything at all. You see, I thought that I knew everything. Yeah, 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 yeah. But I couldn't have been more wrong. No, but if I knew what I knew, if I knew what I knew when I knew, if I knew what I knew. If I knew what to do when I knew, yeah. If I knew what to do. If I knew who I knew when I knew. If I knew who I knew. Yeah. If I knew what I knew when I knew, yeah. If I knew what I knew.
Cool. Thank you guys for watching and stay safe at home.
It's Thursday News Break with Maggie Farice and Tino Patino.
Hey, welcome back to Thursday News Break. I'm Maggie Farice.
And I'm Tino Patino. Here are tonight's top stories. ESPN continues to air their 10-part Michael Jordan documentary, The Last Dance, which recently revealed that coach Phil Jackson once dropped acid and believed he was a lion. A lion? Looks more like a sexy bear to me. Rawr.
The Pentagon has recently released UFO videos that nobody seems to give a crap about, confirming once and for all America only cares about aliens if they're illegal.
Or E.T.
That too. As the coronavirus continues to force people to practice social distancing, a couple recently found a way around this by getting married through Animal Crossing. I just hope he signed a prenup. I'll be damned if I let my whore wife take half my bells.
On May 16th, Jupiter, Venus, and the Moon will be aligned to form a smiley face in the sky, the universe's version of sending us thoughts and prayers. Yikes.
A website has announced they would be giving away thousands of free vibrators to people who are practicing social distancing in order to alleviate boredom. Next up for the company, free face masks.
Last week, Mika Brzezinski gave an interview with Joe Biden, pressing him on his sexual assault allegations, which he denied. Now, only if there were some other Democratic candidate who wasn't accused of raping someone. An organization in Australia has been arguing that sex work should be considered an essential service. Thousands of wives agree they remembered what sex with their husbands was like.
An aquarium in Japan has announced a program where you can FaceTime with eels. Or you can just log into Omegle and see a stranger's eel for free, I'm just saying.
Oh, Maggie, you trying to give me that link after?
After.
Okay, alright.
Later, yes, later.
To prevent the spread of coronavirus, a company in Denmark announced they will be launching a series of drive-in concerts for the summer. Or, wait, here's a bright idea. A drive-in concert just for one. Turn on your radio.
Good one. Nice. Teenagers in Georgia can now get a driver's license without taking the road test, providing necessary economic relief to the auto insurance industry.
Officials in Arizona have closed the Grand Canyon after an employee tested positive for COVID-19. I don't really get what the big deal is. If you want to see a big crack, just look at your own butt.
Real classy, Tino. Nice. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have officially settled in Los Angeles as they separate from the royal family. Meghan hopes to continue her acting career, but many are wondering what Harry will do to fill his time. I mean, what can he even put on a resume? British prince, position since birth, and then I quit?
I wish I was a prince. But as you all know, President Trump suggested that injecting bleach could help in fighting the COVID-19. Everyone is giving him a hard time about this, but I have to admit, bleach can really do wonders.
Tino, are you brushing your teeth with bleach?
Maggie, it's a pandemic.
Not a yes or no answer. Okay, well, before we end the last news break of the semester, why don't we catch up? I mean, I haven't even seen you in months. How have you been?
Great, Mags. Can't complain. I've been making a buttload of cash.
Really?
Yeah, well, now that everyone is so desperate for entertainment, I've really cornered the market on virtual panels.
Virtual panels? I didn't know there was a big market for that, Tino.
Well, you see, it all started when I was hosting a Feed the Roar panel for Hofstra. And lots of people started leaving comments like how amazing I was, the best ever, greatest thing ever created, and how I should host every panel ever. And so it got me thinking.
That you should host...
That I should host every panel!
Yep, right. So, what panels are you even hosting?
Well, I mean, nothing too big. I started off small with the MIT Biomedical Engineering panel for women in STEM, and it just took off from there.
Why did MIT ask you to host a panel for women in STEM? I mean, you're not a woman, and do you even know what STEM stands for?
Yeah. It's the little green thing that holds up a flower. What do you think I talked about for an hour and a half?
Right, of course. Well, it sounds to me like you're, Zoom bombing. Are you a Zoom bomber? Is that what's happening?
A Zoom bomber, please. Anyways, after my first mind-boggling success, I made my way to network television, appearing on The View, and then a trip to the late-night show with Stephen Colbert.
What?
That's right, baby. Daytime and late night. Ka-ching!
So they're seriously paying you for this?
Well, no, not yet. But I do have a very lucrative opportunity that I'm excited to share with you all tonight.
Oh, okay, and that would be?
My very own panel masterclass. Tino Patino teaches how to master panels.
So you think that you're a master at panels? paneling. That's what we're talking about?
Well, yeah, Maggie. After all the experience, I decided it was time to share my knowledge with the world. All for the very, very low price of $1,200.
Tino, who in their right mind is going to spend their entire stimulus check on your dumb panel masterclass?
Whoa! Dumb panel? Why don't you say that to my very first student, Maggie?
Oh, and who would that be?
You! Haha! I signed you up because, well, don't you remember how you said you were so bored and lonely and unloved and your free vibrator broke?
No. That was not me.
Well,
I did not say any of that.
this is my little present to you, just to pass the time in quarantine, Mags.
Well, I mean, Tino, you really, really shouldn't have.
It was my treat. I knew you'd love it. Also, you owe me $1,200, plus tax.
No. But we'll deal with that later. That's all for this Thursday news break. I'm Maggie Freeze.
And I'm Tino Patino. Good night, and stay safe.
Let's face it, we're living in uncertain times. We're staying in, we're adjusting to a new normal. But if you're a college student, you may be adjusting to an old normal. Millions of college students across the nation are returning home and falling into old routines. Smoking out their windows so their parents won't smell anything. And that's where we come in. Here at Hudson Fans, we understand the importance of keeping and maintaining a routine. And that's why we're with you every step of the way. Because now, more than ever, we need to focus on what really matters. Reminding you that we're here and we care about our bottom line. So let's tackle this unprecedented crisis the American way, with reckless spending in the face of a deadly disease and record unemployment. Hudson Fans, we won't tell your parents if you don't.
So what do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty close. But can you throw in that stuff about nurses we were talking about?
Well, I thought it might be a little weird because we're a fan company and we're not really doing anything to help, so...
Oh, come on. People eat that up. No questions asked. I guarantee you we'll see the sales go right up. Right, yeah. So just throw something in at the end and we'll call it a day, all right? Thank you all for checking in and working so hard. I know this time is tough for all of us. I'm only able to use 2 of my private pools since there are no flights to my island. Quarantine, am I right? We are all having the same experience.
Thank you to our healthcare professionals.
This was also filmed before quarantine, but we didn't air it because we didn't have time. But now everybody's got all the time in the world, so enjoy.
Good evening, I'm Ryan Leafcrest, and welcome to the season finale of So You Think You Can Win. As you can see behind me, we are down to 2 contestants left. First we have Lily, and our other contestant, Brandel. Oh, that's a name. It's time for our judges' final remarks. Can you believe? The contestants have had all season long to perfect their plans to present to the judges and win the game.
Thanks, Ryan. I'm named after this peace lily plant. She hasn't flowered yet, but it's okay. Neither have I.
Lily!
Yes?
Your plant looks great! I can feel the vibrations are very, very strong with this one. You've done well. Wait a minute! Is that a crack?
I thought you wouldn't notice! I didn't know that you'd see the crack!
Sorry to hear that, Lily. Next up is our other contestant, Brandel. Oh, that name doesn't get any easier.
Yes. My mother named me Brandel.
can find beauty within it. It's kind of radical if you think about it. I mean, he's cracking the system by giving us an uncontained plan. I mean, the possibilities of where its roots will grow are endless. The vibrations are too strong right now.
I've never seen anything like this. Honestly, there's no need to vote. Brando, you are the winner!
Plant, Brandel, me, winner.
That's all for tonight, folks. Thanks for another great season of So You Think You Can Plant. Tune in next year as we incorporate vegetable gardeners into the competition. It's going to be bushels of fun. From outside the garden, I'm Ryan Leafcrest. Good night.
Yes, my mother named me Brandel.
After the tone.
Hey, Chief, it's the old Essential Bossman Con right now. It's currently 9:32. I'm talking on speakerphone on this beautiful Saturday morning. I just want to let you know that if you can just get those business schematics to me by the at the end of the day today, that'd be splendumptious. All right, thank you. All right, bye-bye, perfect, bye-bye.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, Chief, looks like it is misty again. Calling it 10:15 on a Saturday. I just looked over the schematics you sent me here on speakerphone, by the way. Look at the schematics you sent me, and oh wow, it looks like you're trying to me. Okay, looks like you're trying to bend me over a table. You're trying to okay, they're bad. All right, the schematics are bad. Okay, the business is bad. The business is bad. The boozeness is bad. It's all bad. I want none of it. Okay, what about that? Okay, wow, they're just bad. All right, they're all just favoring your side. It's bad business. Okay, it's bad business. All right, how about this? You take the schematics, you shove them up your you re-schematic them, and then you send them to me by the end of the day. All right? Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello. Seems I missed you. You're on speakerphone here. And I'm not trying to offend you, but I think you're the problem. And I'm going to corporate, and you're going down, okay? I'm going to show them my schematics, all right? And the little man wins, and that's just that, all right? I'm taking your job. I'm coming for your spot. That's all there is to it. Bye.
All right, sorry I missed your call, but these threats? Quite frankly, guy, I'm not a fan of these threats. All right, now, this is bad business, okay? Now, I'm the business. I'm the schematics, okay? But right now, we're going on bad business, all right? Now, you back me in a corner right now, all right? I try to be the nice guy. I try to be your friend. I was being nice about it, but you're hurting my feelings, quite frankly, and you're backing me in a corner right now, all right? Now, I'm a bear. I'm scared. And if you keep backing me up, the horns are going to come out, and you're going to get penetrated, guy. Now, don't make me do that. Don't make me do that. No, how about this, okay? You just resend me the schematics, okay? I'll check them over, and then we'll send them to corporate, and we'll have a nice day. Okay, perfect. That's all I want. Okay, that's all we want. Okay, perfect. Just do that. Thank you. Bye-bye. You're on speakerphone.
11:15 here.
Calling you at 11:45.
Beautiful Saturday here.
Sorry I missed you.
Deepest apologies.
1:30, speakerphone, of course.
Your barbecue last night was awesome, by the way.
Listen here, you scumbag.
You're just such a yuppie.
We're not running a hot dog stand.
My father was right.
I don't even like the Big Bang Theory.
2 large pepperoni pizzas.
The donkey was fine. You were the problem.
I will bury you in a ditch.
Sorry, is that my kid's soccer practice?
It was horrible.
Where was my birthday cake?
Schematics are fine.
The schematics are ruined.
You just wait until corporate hears about this. You bottom-feeding, bootlicking, double-dimmadome piece of I'm gonna burn this place to the ground and swing dance on the ashes. I'm coming for your spot as top, and I'm gonna show them my schematics, and they're gonna love it, and they're gonna cherish every second that I'm there. So why don't you take your schematics and you can shove them up your you deadbeat.
All right, that sounds good. All right, perfect. All right, I'll see you Monday.
Alrighty then. Have a good one.
All right, bye-bye.
Well, hello there, America. It is I, the forgettable half-sister of these United States, Sarah Palin, coming right to you from my bedroom. Now, I know what you're thinking, Sarah. You haven't been relevant since you ran for vice president way back in 2008. You are a whole session behind. But need I remind you, I was recently on an episode of The Masked Singer, and due to that technicality, I am now relevant again. Well, America, we sure are in some crazy times. I mean, first it was the coronavirus, then COVID-19. I'm one of the lucky ones considering I'm all the way up in Alaska and also no one's wanna come near me. But I mean, seriously, America, what can we do? Well, I will tell ya, we gotta get out there and breathe in that air, touch your face, touch other people's faces. I want you to go and lick that subway rail from end to end. I'm talking breathe in air straight from your neighbor's mouth into your other neighbor's mouth. We gotta build up that wall, America, that wall of immunity. And if that doesn't work for you, just take some good old Lysol. And I know what you're thinking, Sarah, I just don't like the flavor, but I've had a super duper solution for you. You just take one of those cans and really shove it up your tuchus there. I've had one rooted since March 15th, and I am having a rootin' tootin' American time. So America, hang in there, stay safe, be well, what now? And all those other generic email headlines. And remember to hold on to those patriotic liberties, and you betcha we all in the 1% will come out of this together. Thank you, and God bless these United States. I don't remember how we shut this off. I get that, but well, if you would listen, I was governor of Alaska. I did do some good things. Oh, God. Okay, we're done with this.
A long, long time ago, well before quarantine, they filmed this sketch. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm from Long Island, and this summer I got to see the Big Duck.
Big duck. I'm sorry, I don't understand all the fuss about the big duck.
I'd give my life for that duck.
All this for a stupid duck?
That's enough from you, Jake. This is an English course, not a course on respect.
Quack, 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 quack. Big duck, that's one big duck. Quack. What's the big deal about the big duck?
It's not just a huge deal. It's a huge duck.
Oh my god, that's a big duck. Look at the size of that duck. Quack. 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 Did anyone ever think if they should make a duck this big? Quack, 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 quack. That's one big duck.
Now let me tell you something.
Now I channel all my energy into my work.
What are you
love porn.
And our live studio audience is a vagina. And wait, I think I'm a vagina.
It's Thursday News Break.
Hello, and welcome back to Thursday News Break. I'm Maggie Freeze. And I'm Natalie Evans. Here are tonight's top stories.
Oh, water squirt emoji! Oh!
We're going where no one has ever gone before. Uranus.
And if Seth Meyers has any eye for talent, he'll hire me right now. Also, I count as a diversity hire.
My God, Madeline, stop!
Your mother's a dirty whore! Stick your tongue out.
Say hi. Say hi.
Look at him go. Yeah, you do it.
Before we close out the show, we just wanted to give a big thank you to the amazing essential workers,
first responders, and healthcare professionals who are on the front lines fighting against COVID-19 to keep us safe.
We know that you're working tirelessly to help those in need.
And we thank you for being the selfless heroes that you are.
Thank you for putting yourself at risk to care for our sick family members and friends.
Thank you for your hard work and sacrifice so that we can stay home and create another episode of our show.
Together, we will get through this.
So from all of us at TNL, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay home.
We hope we get to see you next season.